We're going to do plaster stuff again, which went so well last time. I'm gonna put the corners up. That's actually all I have to say. I've got the corners and I've got to get rid of that stuff before I put them up. Let's hope this is more fun than tiling. Freya, don't eat house pieces. Wait, get it out of your mouth. Freya, don't do it. I just said don't do it. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Oh, my arm. Pretty good. I put a hole in the wall. Ooh, spiderweb. All clean. Now we gotta do some really smart measuring. How do I be smart? That is an angle. That is an angle. That is an angle. They are all angles. Get my big book and write it down. Big book. Got me a pencil. Got me a corner-looking ruler. All right, draw lines. Maybe I should measure first. 93, and from the top edge is shorter, so bottom edge needs to. Oh no, bottom edge needs to stay 93. 5 mil? No. Yeah. I did methods, so I should know this. What math do I need? No angle thing. But let's say it's 5 mil difference between top and bottom. That's not 5 mil. 50 mil difference. 50 mil difference. There's a 50 mil difference between top and bottom. Please 60 mil out from the edge. It's actually just Pythag. Let's just do Pythag. If we forget the fact that it's a curve, I feel like I shouldn't have said that. I feel like that's going to lead to problems down the line. I'm getting better at this. I know when my actions cause problems now, or at least I think I know. How thick is that? I don't know. It's hard to tell. A squared plus b squared. This is just working out the length. I don't actually need to know the length. You know what we should do? We should do a practice piece. What do I need to do a practice piece? Shoes? I need shoes. Practice piece secured, and I've done it backwards. Oh, no I haven't. No, I've done it the right way. Not done it straight though. Okay, it needs to be straighter than that. Not quite right. Close though. Think I figured out what I did wrong. You need to have a little angle on the circular saw as you cut it. So let's try this. Close, sorta. Let's try doing it 60 with a little bit more of an angle. It's not quite what I was going for because turns out circular sawing on an angle is really hard. Oh, its angle might be a bit much this time. But hey, we're here to practice. However many it's freaking time is the charm, I guess. Well, it'll do. I think I'm gonna practice a little bit more before I do that. You know what I think my problem is? These are bigger than the ones on the walls. I don't know if you could see it that far away, but that's bigger. Why? Why would they do that? What the frick? Well, this was very difficult and none of my angles are working, so I did me a little Google on how to do it. And you know what it says? Just draw lines. Draw lines everywhere and then draw lines on these pieces and it'll be right. That fits vaguely there, which is good. Let's use the big piece. You know what? Let's not do that. Circular saw not treated me well today. We have a plaster saw. We're going to use a plaster saw and we're going to hope that it cuts it nice and straight. Oh, this is hard. Do we have a nicer saw? God damn it. That so much easier. Oh, cardboard box. Now, aren't you? You're gonna be a perfect fit. Yeah, you are. Kind of. Why aren't these cursed walls straight? It's the worst thing in the freaking world. Why don't people create straight walls? Let's just nail it in. Where are my nails? Those are screws. I want that. There they are. Glue there. Multi-purpose joint compound. Is that glue? Used to fix, there you go, plasterboard. Oh, it's just plastic goop. You know what, plastic goop might be the way to go here. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to cut some other things first? I want to do this. Nails in this stupid piece of, stay there. Not gonna stay there. Good, now stay. I can goop over all of these things, so I'm not too worried. Stay in the freaking wall! Thank you, useless. Good, I'm glad you found a piece of wood. I want to cry. Just about enough of this. find this. I did it my way. And spit it out. The only reason I'm still powering through this and not going to watch another episode of Daredevil while wasting my life is because I only just recently gave someone else a lecture about not complaining, fixing the problem. The only thing that complaining does, injure yourself, gives you excuses to slack off and be lazy and not achieve. Well, look, world, I'm achieving. Not having fun, but I am in fact achieving. This is what achieving looks like. Get used to it. I'm gonna do it all the time. I'm gonna be the chief achiever. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna achieve. I'm gonna achieve it so hard, it's gonna, you're not even gonna see it coming. Why does achieving hurt? This is certainly building up my tolerance for pain. Mental and emotional pain, I mean. Alright. Ow. Nails in my pocket. Yes. Hammer. Go in my pocket. Yes. What? What? Great. You stay there. Don't fall down. Let's just hope that holds, I guess. Oh. Starting to get good at this, but I did save the worst piece for last. You know, a positive and a negative come out of my complete obliteration of this first one. Positive is that the corner's pretty empty, so I've got plenty of room to fill this with it. The negative is that it's kind of wonky. Yeah, that'll do. I can fill that gap with goop. Do I trust it? The answer is no. Always. Should put the hammer in my pocket. Are there any leftover nails on the floor? One. Wait. Stay in your rotten place. You know, this was a really trash task to start off with, and I wanted to quit and leave and cry more than once. But, you know, as I kept going, it got easier, so persevere. I don't know, some motivational stuff. I'm done. See you next time.